Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Wow.
So, yeah, it is.
Okay, I just have to throw this up on the screen real quick. Paula says, single and ready to mingle. I hear this is where the hot coin nerds hang out. Now, I'm fairly certain Paula's in the wrong spot because I think she meant Texas Roadhouse. Just saying.
Yeah, it's definitely Roadhouse.
This is where at least one hot coin nerd hangs.
Hey, thanks. Oh,
I wasn't talking about you.
You're both so incredibly humble, as we all know.
I know. I was actually talking about you.
Oh boy. What's up, everybody?
So I've lost count of how many hangouts this is, but we're, I think, getting the hang of this thing. So tonight we are just going to have our usual bag, I guess is what we're going to call it, and talk about a bunch of things. We have a game for us to play later, and this could be a quiz. And Matt, you don't have to play. Now, what do you think?
I love it. I'm in.
So,
I'm in.
I'm on board.
I wonder what the catch is.
Oh,
So, when did a little German boy join us? That's my question.
Oh, it's just one of the many cast of merry men that hangs around in our shop. It's funny because when Russ introduces somebody to our shop,
right,
talks about the band of merry characters that works it, and it's me and Laura and Manny.
Is it anything like the Seven Dwarfs? Do you guys have nicknames for each other?
Not any we can generally repeat in polite company.
Got it. 10-4. Understood. I just want to know what Mike says, though.
No, I prefer to. I like to call Mike his noodliness.
Oh,
is my favorite one. We wrote an appraisal, and by we wrote an appraisal, I mean Mike did the appraisal, and I made it look pretty, and I almost signed it instead of with his proper title. I almost signed it his noodliness to see if he would catch it before he signed it.
Yeah, it's like it says Mike Nodelman instead of numismatist. It said his noodliness.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, we did an appraisal this week that was so important that we had to sign a non-disclosure.
Ooh, those are fun. Let's talk about it.
Does telling you that we signed a non-disclosure disclose that we have a non-disclosure?
That just makes me want to know. Loop? That just makes me want to know even more.
Oh yeah, trust me. If you saw what was there, you wouldn't care.
No.
I want you to imagine the end of Indiana Jones where they're putting the Ark of the Covenant like Raiders, right?
Right.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
So you opened the box and your face melted?
Well, I mean, look at Mike, of course.
Oh. Wow. Well, I had a coin show today. I've been at a coin show all day, so that was fun. I had a great time. A little show in Indiana. Actually, it was a good little show. I sold a lot of stuff. I bought a couple little things, and it was fun.
Cool.
There have not been a lot of local shows around lately that I've paid as much attention to as I should. It's been a little hectic, and I kind of feel like I've been missing out on the local scene.
This was a brand new first annual coin show, so I felt like I had to attend.
Was this the one in Richmond?
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah, I definitely put that in the old Google Maps and saw it was 3.5 hours, and I was like, ooh, I'm out on that one.
It was a good little show, actually. The public was really showed up,
isn't it?
It was a good show.
So. It's always a good show, isn't it?
No, this was the first one. We had no idea. I didn't know if anybody was going to show up.
It's one I knew of one over there a little bit further towards Ohio.
This is about as close to Ohio as you can get. I mean, it's right on the border of Indiana and Ohio, so it was a good show. I was happy. And then of course I did Baltimore last week. That was a blast. I'm sure you guys saw my 15 videos I made in 3 days.
We did.
Yeah, busy little beaver.
We enjoyed it.
I had a blast. It was the weirdest experience ever in my entire long-legged coin dealer life. I got to go to a coin show and just hang out and not have to worry about buying coins or selling coins to make the ends meet at the end of the show. I literally just got to experience a show and not have to worry about any of that stuff. It was weird.
And how'd that work out for you?
I mean, it was a blast. I had a lot of fun. I got to hang out with some fun people. I got to make videos. And sit
down. A long time, right?
What's that?
It's the first time you've been to a coin show in a long time, right?
Yeah, one of those shows. Yeah. COVID knocked me out of a couple last year, and but I knocked out 15 videos and shorts. What was that?
I just figured from the enjoyment side, that was all.
Yes, I had a blast. I ate a lot of good seafood. Bam. So there you go.
Oh yeah, crab cakes.
No, I did not eat crab cakes. We went to a place called LP Steamers. If you're ever in Baltimore, you need to go. My meal consisted of 12 jumbo shrimp, 5 jumbo scallops, and 2 lobster tails.
Oh my!
Holy crap!
Yeah, it was delightful.
But it was
delightful.
I have so when Central States comes, we're of course going to have the get together, right?
Yep.
And we're going to be together for at least one day during that show.
Yeah.
I want to organize an outing for us to go and play bocce.
Can we get a giant limo again like we did that one time?
Only if you want to see a fight again. I mean,
wait. I missed the limo.
You missed the limo night was a night. For those of you that don't know, I'm going to tell part of the limo story, okay? So we got a limo one night for one of the events that we did. I think it was the first show we ever did live at the ANA. We were like, you know what? We're going to splurge.
Put everybody in one car.
Yeah, so we got a stretch Hummer limo. I mean, this thing was like half a city block long. It was huge, okay? And we got 2 guys that were driving us. One was a normal guy, and the other one kind of looked like an angry Ukrainian guy. And the angry Ukrainian guy was driving.
Yep.
So we go get dinner. We're having a good time. We decide, you know what? Let's go down to Navy Pier. So we want to go to Navy Pier. We want to get there right when the fireworks are ending. So traffic is insane, right?
Right. It's bad.
Well, somebody bumps little limo on the side. An angry Ukrainian guy dives out of the car and starts pounding on the hood of the other vehicle that just bumped the limo ever so slightly. And he is beating the crap out of this car. He put dents in the hood of this car. And we're all like, and we just get out of the limo and walk out to the pier. We're like, we got to get out of here because this guy's about to get arrested.
That's a you issue. You guys take care. Oh my God. It was just so dramatic.
That is a story that's going to live forever. The angry Ukrainian limo driver that beat the crap out of a car in downtown Chicago out of the half block long stretch Hummer limousine.
I mean, it's hard to negotiate Chicago in certain places. You know this, Russ. Think about trying to drive a stretch Hummer. No, not even. No, and he just went there, and the corners are a little tough.
He shoved it right in there, and then that car bumped him, and it was the end of it.
He shoved it right in there.
He did. It was crazy.
I was the ambassador of food.
Yes.
So I took out for pizza. And so I took him to a place I wanted to go to. And I don't know, Matt. You tell me.
It was good. I like pizza. I'm a fat guy. You say pizza, I say where. Yeah. So, you can't go wrong with pizza.
No.
Yeah, I've never been like, gee, that I wish I didn't eat that pizza. I mean, even when you and I went to that magic show and had the worst pizza of all time,
yes.
Never once did those words come out of my mouth.
Even then.
I've never met a pizza I didn't like. That's just all there is to it.
It's really hard to mess up pizza.
Yeah, right, exactly. So
I've even eaten pizza out of an MRE and been like, you know what? It's still pizza.
Okay, well, you've taken it to an MRE. I guess everything's good from that.
But yeah, so Central Stations is coming up. The whole crew is going to be there. I think this is going to be the first time that the entire
Ernesto even
crew of the coin show is going to be at the event.
So we're going to go and play bocce.
Love bocce.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, bocce's great.
I feel real awkward because Mike walked into my office and was like, "Hey, we're going to take everybody to play bocce," and I went, "What?"
The problem is Russ throws bocce.
That's the thing here, so
Russ throws bocce like this.
Oh, trust me, man. You're in. You're with me. You're in.
Russ pulls the pin on the bocce and throws it. Right.
Oh, if that works.
Yeah, I love it.
We used to play bocce
Really stupid. It doesn't work.
in hotel hallways.
I bet
Oh,
you
God.
were. I can only imagine that people loved being in the same hotel as you.
Well, I mean, look, we tried to take up the entire floor, and we got it all except for like one room. And
No for the people that called the cops.
wouldn't you know that it was an airline pilot? Yeah, he comes out at 4 a.m. and he just comes out and he looks at us and goes, guys, I gotta fly at 7. I mean, it's like, and we said, well, we'll tell you what, it's like this guy's room is on the next floor.
Died
Why don't
is
you take
the
his room?
climax of the
And he
story.
did. He went down to his room and went to sleep.
And that captain was Sully Sullenberger, who landed the airplane in the Hudson River.
And look, it's like hotel maids have pretty much seen it all. So, I mean, anything short of a dead body is really not going to shock them too much. And I remember that we were leaving the room just as the maid was getting there. And as we went around the corner to the elevator, all we heard was, "This is not necessary." That to me has been a badge of honor.
I love it.
Yeah.
But anyways, getting back to Central States, if you guys are going to be there, we're going to put together the Hangout to end all Hangouts. I'm not quite sure when or where, but we're going to do it. If you guys are going to be in Central States, we want to hang out with you guys because, like I said, this is the one time a year where we all can get together, and so we're going to do it right.
So we're going to have a very nice bar there, where there's lots of room. There's tons of places we can go off someplace by ourselves if we want.
Normally, I would say I would bring the entertainment, but he's going to be having a baby.
You mean his wife is going to be having a baby?
Well, that's yet to be determined. Have you seen him?
Well, yes, I have, but no, Spencer is still not having a baby.
No, but yeah, no.
Play a hell of a mandolin, though.
He does. He shreds.
It's amazing. It's like he brought it last year to Central States, and I walked in and I saw him with the mandolin, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be interesting. And it's like, and then he starts playing it. I'm like, holy crap, this guy's really, really good at it. And I mean, no matter who was playing what, he could play with it. And it was just a matter of you start playing and he'll just join in. And pretty amazing. Matt looks shocked, doesn't he?
He does look shocked. I think we might have lost Matt, which is concerning.
Hello, Matt.
Just really loving this story.
So we have 30 people in the chat right now.
And we are down one Matt.
Yeah, we're down one Matt, but we'll get him back right now. Yeah.
You want me to give some filler about a fun oh my Lord in heaven, actual numismatic factoid
Sure,
Mike learned and I?
Yeah.
Okay. So apparently on one of the Mars rovers, there is actually a 1909 Lincoln cent. It's used to calibrate some fancy instrument that somebody that has a lot more letters behind their name than I do designed. And they decided that they would use a 1909 penny because it was 100 years because it went up in 2009. So I'm just saying I have called dibs on said penny. So once we finally get up and get it going, just letting you guys know, dibsies.
Russ is going to go to Mars and claim it.
Yep.
That was the talk. So we're going to play a game tonight, and it's going to be a quiz. And the way I want to do this is we have 30 people in the chat, and we have Russ is a professional numismatist. The chat, these are fans. These are coin people. These are coin nerds and coin geeks. And we're going to see who wins. So what I'm going to do is we're going to play the quiz, and we're going to go question by question. And Russ is going to hold his answer until I call on him, but you guys in the chat can just discuss and then give your answer. And Russ will not even think about cheating by looking at it.
I would never do that as he opened the chat up.
Yeah.
See if that's a thing he can do on this new Streamlabs thing.
It's there in chat. So we're going to have a quiz. And our quiz consists of 10 questions. Does everybody want to play? Hey, Shanimal's here. All right. So can I see a reaction in the chat? Does anybody want to play? Does anybody want to play a game?
Hey there, fellas.
Okay, good.
Oh, we'll put Russ right
I'm
in the middle
back.
here.
Okay.
Right in the middle.
Plus a minute, so. All right. Question number 1. We all have our favorite short series type coin. Mine is the 1808 $2.50 gold piece, which is a 1-year type. Can you name an entire series that lasted 3 years or less? See what we get out of the chat.
Well, no, that's
Should there be
cheating.
like music?
We should have music. We should have something going on there.
Let's see. What do I got? Music? No.
That is king of the music.
No. No, that's definitely not what we want. All right. The chat is weighing
I was
in.
concerned for a second there.
The chat is weighing in. Their consensus is 20 cents.
All U.S. coins, Grizzly.
They think the 20-cent piece.
And you know what's funny is I thought that to be correct, but it is not.
Oh, Russ, what is it?
I was actually going to say off the top of my head the 20-cent piece. So I would like to clarify the question. So it's a 3-year type. So how much type are we talking about? How subtype are we talking about? Because you have things like arrows and
Your
rays.
series took place within 3 years.
Ding, 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 right here.
Okay.
There's one.
Okay. That's fair. Flying Eagle cent. The 20-cent piece.
You said piece
3
was
years or less.
75, 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah, that's for your friend.
That's why I went with
you are
3
correct.
years. It's not easy.
It's not easy, especially just right off the top of my head.
Well, in Grizzly, it can also be less than 3 years. Because there's one that I have
Oh, okay.
only 2 years.
Yeah.
Think early copper.
So, I mean, I was gonna say it's gonna be early copper. So it's gonna be, all of the Liberty facing left on the half cents. You're gonna have, the chain cents. You're gonna have flowing hairs. You're gonna have all those crazy one-off kinds of weird things. There's so many to name.
We'll give you credit for
I guess
that.
that's what's confusing because it's like, is it type? Is it subtype? Is it,
Yeah, we'll give you credit for that. We also will give John Barkley credit for 17.4, 17.95 flowing hair halves and $1. And the one
Yes,
that
that's a very good
nobody
answer.
seemed to get was the Type 2 $1 gold. 2-year type.
Oh,
The type
that is-
2,
that
yeah,
is a good-
55
yeah,
and
that's a
6.
good one.
Yeah.
That's it.
yeah.
All right.
I was not even thinking about gold that entire time.
I
I
really
was
like
doing all
not
my
having.
coinage in my head.
I
Yeah,
really like not
was-
having to do this.
Well, that's the advantage of having written it. It's
Thanks.
Question 2. Some coins have changed major design elements mid-year. Some series have started mid-year, giving us 2 designs within a calendar year. Other than the state headquarters, the America the Beautiful quarters, and the Innovation dollars, right? So all these series. Can you name a coin that has had more than 2 designs in the same calendar year?
So I'm immediately going to seated coinage because that's what I do. So it's like you can have. I'm talking. Don't shake your head at me, Matt. I am talking out loud. I immediately go to seated coinage and I think about like the 1853, or even the 1853 more specifically halves. So you have 4 known examples of no arrow halves, no arrows and rays. You have arrows and rays. No, because calendar year. You said 2 or more? 3 or more?
More than 2. That's the thing. Is 2 2, you've got the Indian and the Lincoln. You've got, the Barber and the Mercury. But 3
yeah. So you're gonna have 3 in a year. Oh my Lord in heaven. That's
I was thinking State and Liberty quarter 17 type 1 and 2. That's 2 in the same year of the same design.
but then you have Buffalo. You got buffs.
That's 2 in 1 year.
These are really hard, and I don't like this game anymore. It was a lot funner when I was just listening to the questions.
It's always so much more fun this way.
What about
do we get a?
What about cat must haves? Reeded edge, plain edge, or reeded edge, lettered edge.
About entirely different types. So there's only one coin that I could find that did this. Go back to your last answer.
What, mine?
Yeah.
Staying Liberty quarters?
No, I'm talking about your answer for last question.
That was a while ago, and I've rebooted since then.
Okay, so the chain scent and the wreath scent, cap on pole scent from 1790.
Okay.
True that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, early American coinage. You're so wild. You're
early
funny.
American copper. Good Lord.
This is stuff that you can just guess at.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Which of the following had the lowest mintage? Booker T. Washington, George Washington Carver, Columbian Exposition, or Stone Mountain? It's like these are the coins that ruined the commemorative half series. Which one had the lowest mintage?
I'm gonna go.
I would imagine Stone Mountain.
Oh, now you want to play, man?
Well, no, not at all.
No, he wants to play. We're playing. You're on my team now, Matt. Sorry.
Okay, phone a friend. Columbian Expos they made a ton of, but
yeah, I mean,
they did release them in this circulation.
Yeah, but so that's still but we're talking mintage, and then Booker T's and the Washington
Booker
Carvers.
T's Washington Carvers are everywhere, but we see Stone Mountains all the time too.
I know, but I feel like we see. I've never had a roll of BU Stone Mountains walk into the shop yet, but I have had several rolls of Bookers and George Washington Carvers. So,
but what about Columbians?
I mean,
okay, so in my mind, Booker T and Washington Carver, you just throw those out. That's like eliminate on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Those are gone. So now all you're left with is Stone Mountain Stone Mountains and Columbians.
I'm gonna say the lowest mintage has got to be Stone Mountain. I feel like I'm overthinking this, but I feel like I'm gonna be wrong. But Stone Mountain, final answer.
Okay, so the Columbian Exposition is by far the highest mintage.
What I thought, but I wouldn't know.
First one, it was so they just made way too many of them. The lowest mintage is actually the Booker T. Washington.
But didn't they make those for like 4 years?
They made them way more than that. They made them years and years and years and years and years. But believe it or not, they made more Grover Washington or George Washington Carver Booker T's and more Stone Mountains.
Weird.
Over 1 million of both of those.
Wow. See, it's funny because there's certain coins I can definitely, like, off the top of my head, like, tell you mintage figures of, and the modern Kamem or the classic Kamem series is like super not one of them.
Yeah,
because then you start looking at some of those coins that have mintages of like 10,000 or less, or like 6,000, or like pan pack 50s with mintages of like 483.
Right.
Just really crazy low numbers. But
okay, well, we'll get to another one on mintage, and we'll see how well you do with that. It won't be a modern map.
Good job, Russ.
Yeah. So as we've discussed, sometimes coin designs can change quite often, but other times coin designs stay the same throughout an entire series.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 1 point each if you name a non-gold series that never had a design change or a special edition Kamem.
Each. That means there's more than one. So
there's a lot of them.
Okay, so when we're talking about special edition Kamem, would something like a 96W dime count? Because I'm already thinking Roosevelt's. So to me, no.
That's what the chat says. Chat says Rosie's.
But does the W count?
Well, I mean, I will tell you that the W wasn't what put that one out. It was the reverse proof that did it.
Okay, then I'm never gonna get any of the
Yeah,
modern
the
coinage.
design
You can throw
never
all that right out.
changed.
I have
It was
no
just
idea what the U.S. Mint
That
has done.
was a special edition commemorative. The reverse proof was not a normal coin.
but it had the same design. Okay, whatever. I'm not playing. I'm out. Remember? I'm
Let's
sorry,
see.
Rush. I'm so
So-
used to being ambushed like this that I feel bad for you.
I know. So, well, okay. Well, then I'm gonna say that immediately you have to throw out the JFK $50 because there's gonna be some random special, super special gun with lasers on the guys edition.
They made a bunch of those, yeah.
Shield nickels.
See, so yeah, so that one's out. Shield nickels is
Had a
one for
design
sure.
change. They had rays.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, you
yeah.
have raised. Oh my lord!
See, this is
okay, see,
because we have fun and
dollars.
fun stuff.
Flying Eagle
Peace
cent.
dollars, unless you're gonna count the 21 as.
1 point. What'd you say, Russ?
Okay, so we are gonna count. Are we gonna count peace dollars?
Absolutely.
Or is the
Peace
21
dollars
gonna be
changed.
now?
No, that's not really.
Okay,
That's not the series.
But is it?
I'm gonna say
I just want to throw that in there. It's fine.
Okay.
So go out your Peace dollars and Morgans too.
Dude, chat's hammering these.
I was
Look
gonna
at
say
all these
Morgan.
answers. Barber
No.
dime.
Had a
Flying
change.
Eagle
It
says
had
yes.
sense. It had sense with and without. Barber dime is a winner. That's a point.
V
Yeah.
nickel.
Oh, well, yeah, the whole barber
It
series.
had both sense
Yeah.
and no sense.
Oh, that's right. 3 cents.
3 cent. Which?
3 cent, yeah, 3 cent nickel, 3 cent silver.
Right. That's a point for each.
Any of the early copper, there was no like almost
yeah, all
any.
the early
Like,
copper,
like
all the
classic head half cent, classic head, the drape or the flowing hair and all
The
that.
century that you guys are just missing.
20th century stuff that we're just missing.
Buffalo nickel, there was one.
Huh? That's true.
Except that didn't work for a point.
No, it doesn't work.
Automatic
Too.
at the line.
Yeah, type 1, type 2 buffalo nickels.
yeah,
Yep.
type 1, type 2. Yeah, so that doesn't count. So, Franklin halves.
There you go. There's one.
Okay.
Walkers.
There's,
Yeah, Walkers, Mercs.
yep. And one more that I can think of 3 different coins.
No, you can't say
All barber
Washingtons,
coinage.
'cause-
Barber coinage. There
yeah,
you
all, yeah, all of it.
Okay, so lots of points for everybody on that.
Yeah, 2 cent pieces.
There's still one. Trade dollars.
No, 2 cent had the large and small motto.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 2 cent doesn't work.
Trade dollars, though.
Just had a mid mark move.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Bam.
That is a change. That is a change.
Ooh,
Give them that.
that is a
Yep.
change, yeah.
Just like, yeah. No, that's, and honestly, you have to throw out Indian headsets too, because they had copper, nickel, and copper.
Copper nickel.
And somebody in the chat also said Franklin's had the type 1 and type 2 eagles on the reverse. Now that more is a proof coin thing, I think. I don't remember if they changed.
Yeah, I feel like that's really getting into the.
It really isn't a design change or a special commemorative.
Okay.
Anyways, lots of points for everybody on that one. Question number 5. Who coined
Oh,
in
good.
U.S. history?
Mute myself.
2 coins in U.S. history were made in 5 major types. Can you name them?
2 major coins in
Oh,
U.S.
2
history.
coins in U.S. history were made in 5 major types.
Come on, Russ. I believe in you.
Okay. I'm glad somebody does.
You should know this.
See, this is worded weird. I feel like it's going to get me into trouble here. So,
You should really know this.
Yeah, you really should.
well, I immediately, again, I'm going right
So
to like
good.
seated everything because you
Not everything.
have like, because you have, so, you're going to have with drapery, without drapery, with arrows, without arrows, arrows and rays, motto, no motto, on quarters and halves.
That would
So,
be exactly right.
that's where
Seated half and quarter are the 2.
Okay, thank you. I'm not crazy.
No.
If you had layup, Russ, it was like you were the seated half guy.
I was just surprised that that's not where you went right away. That's why I was just like,
Mike Johnson,
See, it felt like
the last answer
question,
says
though.
half
That's
dollars
why
types. I don't know. If you look in the 2024 Red Book, there are 5 varieties of each coin. So that's according to 2020.
It just felt like a trap.
What was the last Roman numeral to be placed on U.S. coinage?
Ooh. Okay, clarifying question. Are we talking about date specifically or just anywhere in the design element?
well, it wouldn't have been date. Would have been denom, right?
No, it's date.
Oh.
Okay,
What was
date.
the
So
last
I'm
Roman
gonna-
numeral to be placed on U.S. coinage?
I immediately go to Gold Eagles, and what would have been 92 was the last year of Gold Eagles. I can't think of anything circulating, and I couldn't even tell you about commems. That's the problem. I think that's where it's going to get me, because I would say 1992, but we're talking date, so that's yeah.
I think Matt knows it. I think Matt's got it.
I think the chat's got it. 2024 Patsy Mint quarter?
That's not the date.
No, but it's Roman. You said last Roman numerals shown on a coin.
That's why I gave the clarifying question.
Yeah. No, it's fair. And that one is so new that I was unaware because, I mean, it literally just came out.
What were you thinking?
I'm going to give the chat a point for that. I'm going to give them the point. But the last year, the last Roman numeral to be placed on U.S. coinage for date is MMIX 2009 on the ultra high relief.
Oh.
See, I knew it was going to be something commemorative-y.
Yeah.
All right, so here's as anti-commemorative as you can get. Question 7.
Hooray!
We were inundated with Susan B. Anthony dollars in 1979, and the mintage dwarfs that of any other year. So besides the 79 coins, which P-Mint Susan B. Anthony had the highest mintage? 1980, 1981, or 1999?
Oh, it's gonna be 99.
Okay, whoever wrote this, I'm going to assume it might be an unnamed source.
No, it wasn't
Or was it you?
It was me.
Oh, good. So I get to abuse you on Monday for
Yeah,
this, for asking me a completely modern coin question I would have no idea about. I know they made a crap ton of them in 99, I think. So I'm going to go 99p.
Let's see. We got one answer from the chat. Chat, want to chime in? 79 greater than 99 greater than 80 greater than 81. That is exactly right.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
So
I'm going to invite you onto my show, and I'm going to ask you about riding horses and shooting 6 guns.
Cowboy stuff.
I will tell you about the Montañas de Peru and the electric blue Gatorade. So just telling you. So so 99. Here's the thing. In 80, they made a lot of them. They didn't make as many as 79. In 81, they only made them for mint sets. And in 99, they made enough to tide them over until 2000 when they could start releasing the second Julius.
Yep.
All right, you're in the home stretch. There's 3 questions left. And it looks like the chat are
smoking you.
The only P-Mint proof. Not accounting for mint mark varieties, how many different presidential dollars has the U.S. Mint produced so far? So we're talking about how many different designs? How many presidents? You're so glad you're not doing that.
Oh, I know.
This is cruel and unusual punishment. This is bullying. I might report this for cyberbullying if I'm being real honest. Okay, so the last release of a
your child today.
The last presidential release was Bush.
Mm-hmm.
And he was 41. But
Let
you
me let me.
have
Okay, so let me give you the answers that chat's throwing out here. We have 42, 40,
hang on. So I'm
and 41. That's the answer that you're throwing around. So that's your phone a friend.
We also have 43.
okay.
Oh, and 43 question mark.
Well, we don't have 83. We don't have that.
83.
So I cannot remember for the life of me, and okay, hang on. There's 42. Bob is my final answer, I guess. I don't know.
40.
40.
40.
40.
Hmm.
It's a hard one to keep track of because it's like there are people that aren't dead yet. So it's not all the
Yeah,
presidents.
well, and
It's just a
Planet series is about 8.5 people care about.
You're probably right. Okay, so 2 more questions. These are definitely harder.
Oh, good.
In what year was the last 90% proof silver dollar coin minted?
It's gonna be a commemorative.
It's $1.
Oh, non-commemorative. I'm talking just a regular proof silver dollar.
40%. No, you said 90%.
90%.
Silver dollar. So it's pre-1964.
Correct.
Okay. So now I guess we're gonna get into the weeds of what is a proof, what is not a proof, what's a specimen, because I can think of, I know they struck proof 21 piece dollars, actual true proof 21 piece dollars. I'm also fairly confident I know that there's 22 high reliefs. I can't think of anything else other than a 21.
Okay, so we
think
are
of
going
any
to
other
throw
proof.
out all of the controversial. I'm talking made by the mint on purpose for collectors.
Okay.
Regular mint, 90% proof silver dollar. The last year they made it.
Thinking about it off the top of my head, it's like I've seen plenty of, I say plenty, it's not like they're exactly plentiful, but I've seen plenty of proof Morgans. I can't think of any dates that jump out at me really all that much later than 1895. I'm trying to think. It's like, oh man, it's going to be really obscure. I can't, it has to be prior to 1904 because they destroyed the hubs.
Just showing the different answers from chat.
Ooh.
So.
Ooh, Paula had a good one. They didn't know because they're the new 2023s are 999 silver.
Yeah, they're 999. They're not 90%.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say 1900. I really don't know.
No, I think that you were right around it. And both Indigo and Demon, I think he has the red book memorized, and coins making more coins. Both of them got it right. It's 1904.
Okay, so it had to be because it's like it has to be 1900.
Yeah,
you were so close. You're right there.
I know.
All right.
But thinking about it, like I don't know that I've ever seen like a 1901 proof Morgan. Now that I think about it off the top of my head, it's like
yeah, they didn't.
I'm sure it does. It's
they made them.
Thinking about it, like, I've never seen some of those like aught dates in proof before.
Yeah,
so,
and then the Zerby proofs, all that stuff.
Yeah, but that stuff is like, that's where I drew the line and said, okay, because it's like they made all kinds of clandestine stuff.
They can call it a duck, but it wasn't a duck.
Right. Who knows they didn't make 64 proof.
Yeah.
Silver dollars. So.
Yeah.
All right. Last question.
Thank God, Russ.
Thank God.
According to the 2024 Red Book, how many $1804 are known to exist?
Class 1, 2, or 3?
All
of them. Golly.
You'll get a bonus
Complete shot in the dark.
how many of each class.
No. Complete shot in the dark. 12.
I was thinking 20. So
Any other answers?
No. For some reason,
No, Jack
10
Young.
pops out at me.
Jack Young nailed it. There are 15.
15.
15. And there's only one type 2.
you guys are close, man. This chat is awesome. You guys rock.
Wasn't that fun?
No,
I like
no,
to
it wasn't.
Okay, well, it was fun for us.
I'm just glad it was you, not me.
Yeah,
Hey, you
thanks.
guys are welcome to write quizzes anytime you want and bring them. I will play. I'm the best sport in the world.
But yep, send them to Matt at coinshowradio.com and I will give them to Mike and Russ. So
yeah,
I'm tired of quizzes.
No, Russ and I are each other's phone a friend. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. You guys can play as a team. I don't care. As long as I'm reading the questions.
Oh, Lord.
Well, that was fun.
So the national, or not National Money Show, I'm sorry. No, it was the National Money Show. I always get them mixed up. National Money Show was very snowy. And right before Baltimore.
Did you go?
Very snowy. Yeah, I was there. I gave the numisma talk.
With the Jeep.
Yep. I rented a Jeep, and we got about 2 feet of snow the next day. So it wasn't greatly attended because, when you get between 12 and 18 to 20 inches, a lot of people are like, no. But it was a pretty good time.
I heard the venue was gorgeous. I heard it was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, yes. No, it's Colorado. I mean, most everything there is gorgeous.
It's covered in snow. How can it not be?
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah, exactly. God bless us, everyone.
So, did you catch the picture that I sent you earlier today, Matt?
On my phone?
Messenger? Yeah.
No, but I'll catch it right now.
I think it's going to be a preview of what's coming up for Coolest Thing.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
I've got a few things to choose from this time.
Yeah.
Can we share? We should share the. We should definitely tease
Share the good news.
No, not the deuce.
I said share the good news.
The Olympic dollar. No, the Olympic dollar.
Yeah, we can share that.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah. I did. I don't think we did.
No, we put it up on the webpage.
No, the toner Olympic dollar, I was required to share it last Coolest Thing. Don't you remember?
Oh, okay. Yes, you were required.
Yes.
I did. I made him share it.
Even though it was not our Coolest Thing, Mike had to bogart the time.
Yeah, because it's cool. I'm trying to see what else I have on my phone.
It is.
I feel like we have so much stuff in the last little while.
I don't like toning. And that coin is like the coolest toning ever.
It's pretty.
Oh, I think we have to call it the Phoenix.
Oh, you got to give it some name like Starshine.
No, like the Phoenix. It's an eagle on fire. It's like poetic and junk.
Oh yeah, and then Bob came over the other day and started talking about the Olathe Horde again, which it's Bob.
Yeah.
The name of the town is Olathe.
Bless you.
Yes, it's in Kansas.
Tight.
Yeah.
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay, so you mowed the lawn. We have a thing here in Illinois called No Mow Till Mother's Day. And we do that because it's good for the pollinators.
Oh.
Hey, Mike,
did
you see what the 43 Brockage sent for? No, I did not. What did it go for, Paula? It's not even Wednesday. What day is it?
I'm trying to pull it up here, see if I can find it.
Yeah, we got a new intern at work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And we've got some cool stuff coming up. Some very, very cool stuff. We just got through buying some stuff. 31.2.
We bought
Wow.
We bought this amazing collection of half dollars. That most of it's pretty much all at PC right now. And man, there's a coin in there that when we get to share that, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. A lot of old stuff from an old collection.
Yeah.
Those are always fun.
Oh yeah. I love a fresh collection.
Well, there is probably never ever going to be another moment in my life like pulling out all the Chapman and B Max Mel envelopes from that one collection. But it's kind of like that, you know. It's like it's cool.
Always the hunt.
Yeah. Well, just when you think you've seen everything, you'll see something you've never seen.
Something else random walks in. Yeah.
That's what keeps you coming back to the office every single day. Just no matter what.
Mhm.
You just never ever know what the next cigar box or envelope is going to have in it. So
Yeah. Or the next guy that's going to walk in and put a 100-ounce gold bar on the counter and be like, "I'd like to sell this today, please."
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and can we squirrel for a second and address that gold is over $2,200 an ounce right now?
Yeah, it's insane. And it has slow, so shows no chance of slow. No. Well, okay, reset.
For you to say.
Okay, reset. It shows no signs of slowing down whatsoever. So,
Well, the market's
really
on Friday. My expectation is that Monday when they open, it'll drop.
well, I would think so, but who knows? You know,
Right.
I surely didn't expect it to be up $20-something on Thursday.
Oh no, not at all.
I did.
So,
I was completely wrong. The last time we tried to figure out whether or not it was going to stay above 2,200, I believe I set the over under, and then I lost.
Yeah, now I'm kind of in your camp. I think it's a long holiday weekend, and you know, it's one thing to be bullish while the market's moving, but then to have 3 days of no trading and then all of a sudden picking up all your money.
well, it's not.
I don't know.
Drop, but it'll probably recover by the end of the day.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's hard to say. It's
It
going to
is.
be.
And
Possible.
again, it could be 2,300. God only
All
knows.
I know is I'm going to pull my computer up at about 6 p.m. on Sunday night and just kind of see what's going on overseas, and that'll give me an idea about what's going to happen.
General idea.
You are correct.
Let's see. Hey, Adam's here. Shannon is here. Let's see. Jack Young is here.
My little sister just hit like on the stream. Hi, Casey.
Hi, Casey. How's Evan?
He was good. I saw him today at the coin show.
Ask him to roll down a hill.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not today. We were busy. Well, friends, I think it's about time for me to go die on the couch because I am feeling like terribleness.
Yeah, I do believe it's about that time. I have been painting and doing all of the household chores, and I am about done.
Yeah.
I
My
got
whole family,
to do
well, I
it.
was gone in Baltimore. My entire family decided they were going to get sick, and which will suck because I was out of town. But then I come home and they're all feeling better, and then I get it. So now it's my turn to go feel like garbage for a little bit, and I think I'm going to go do that.
You
So-
poor thing.
Question. Because our next hangout is going to be in 2 weeks, and by then this will have passed. Is anybody going to watch the eclipse?
That's true.
Ooh, good one.
Because that's a week from Monday.
A pocket
Yes,
clip.
it is.
Yes, and here's the problem: is that it's April, which means that it's going to be stormy in most of North America. And if you have cloud cover, you have no eclipse.
Well, you do. It just gets dark for like 4 minutes, and everybody's trying to figure out what's going on, and then
It just gets really dark, and then it gets kind of not so dark. And so,
from what I
Well,
saw,
and for us, for you and me, Mike, in the city, it's like what we've got. I think we get like 80% totality. So let's just hope that we get to see something between all of the,
well, that's
skyscrapers.
yeah. Go outside with a colander and just hold it up. Look at all the crescent-shaped shadows. That's the cool thing to do during eclipse.
so from what I've been watching, Central Indiana looks like it's going to be fairly clear. So I expect it to be insane around here.
You are in the path of totality.
Yeah, we get 3.5
You
minutes.
should hold
So
us to
if you guys get it and have a clear sky, you're going to see more people than you've ever seen in your entire life.
Oh, I can imagine. I'm just going to walk out my front door and look
Matt,
up.
I think you have to turn this into a business opportunity. Crazy Matt's Coin Emporium's
Crazy Matt's coin and eclipses.
Up on your roof.
Yeah.
Wow.
The roof
Crazy
is-
Matt's coin and eclipses. Counterfeit eclipse glasses for
I
sale.
would put bleachers up on top of your shop and sell seats.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's another. See, look, that's called innovation, guys.
That's right.
I hear you're supposed to just stare right at it. Is that the case?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be the last eclipse you ever see.
That's true. That's true. What if I look at my coins in eclipse lighting? Do you think that will show any major flaws? Will that be like the best grading light there is?
I think
What if we made special eclipse labels with real pieces of,
Eclipse?
I don't know, something in them? Yeah, real pieces of eclipse in them,
Sunlight.
and put coins in them and sold them that way.
oh yeah, there you go. So let's see, we could set off photosensitive paper during an eclipse.
Oh, I like that. And we can put, I don't know, we'll put like Kennedy halves in them or something.
Yeah.
Okay, Russ is losing it. Russ is losing it, boys. Russ is losing it.
Anyways, thank you everybody for coming. We really appreciate you
Thanks,
showing up,
everybody.
for playing with our quiz. Thanks, Russ, for being a good sport. And
Yeah.
Matt, feel better.
I'm gonna try, dude. I'm gonna go die on my couch right now. It's been a long day.
All right, guys, take it easy.
All right. Bye, everybody. Goodbye.
So long, everybody.
Love you all. Bye bye.